Welcome back. We're having coffee with Hazel. Well, unsweet tea rather. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about something in a minute. Who knows what would have happened if that deal would have went through? That's the question. Inquiring minds would want to know. My inquiring mind. Now, I want to tell y'all about a situation. I'm at a point in my book where I'm covering a piece of material that kind of brings me to wondering what could have took place if that deal would have went through. Yeah, y'all please forgive me. I'm just jamming some of that Anita Baker, you know what I mean? Spook who sat by the door, Mr. Lawton TV. Yeah, what it is. Hey, Mr. Lawton TV, you got an interview with Young Heezy about to drop? Let me see. You wouldn't be a truck driver. Nah, I probably would have still bought some trucks. I would have still bought some trucks once I learned the game. But yeah, Mr. Lawton TV, when that V-Trill, what it is, man. When that interview dropped with Young Heezy, I want to check that out. I want to see if that boy is a chip off the old block. I want to see if that boy handling big business like, you know what I mean? I want to see if that boy coming like. But yeah, let me turn my Anita Baker off, man. I'm sitting up here editing my book and whatnot, and I come to this section I want to share with y'all. Let's just call it an insert. Wednesday already. Let's call it an insert. So at this particular section of the book, I'm covering and speaking about when we were on the grind with the showstop. You know what I mean? We had a great team effort going on. We had Ava Rex covering the master production and the beats and the engineering. And let me tell you, man, we did not have to worry about that department. When you got somebody who's a master at what they do and you good at what you do and everybody handle business in the lane that they good at, hey man, you could rest assured it's gonna get done. So you might not have all the components that a major label have or a major indie label have, but if you got some people who play these parts very well, you could rest assured that things are gonna get done in a timely manner. So make a long story short, Ava Rex gave us a beautiful product to present to the world. It was our job to get out there and put some legs up under it. And because Hard Time had a budget at the time, it made it a bit more easier for us. So that's the section of my book that I'm at right now. So we'll pick up. So we took the movement up the road to Houston and we wound up bumping into Bun B. We told Bun B we'll be doing Street Flavor TV on the north side at our homeboy Dave Marcel clothing store. Shout out to Big Daylight and shout out to Bun. Well, Bun said, I'll pull up on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that would be like a great thing for up and coming artists, for a well-known artist to pull up and put his arms around us and say, yeah, this my niggas from PA, this and that, this and that. That's like a goddamn on co-signing, man. You see what I'm saying? That's a co-signing. So basically, we pulled up on the north side, and Bun did what he said he was gonna do, and he also bought out Slim Thug. They bought out a couple of slabs, and we filmed the episode of Flavor TV or Street Flavor, one or the other. Who cares? But we filmed it right then and there on premise, and it was a success. From the success of that, we would go on to make studio appearances at Beyonce and them studio, Music World, and different studios all over Houston and beyond. And during this time, we came in contact with a record label. I'm not going to reveal the record label name at the time because, hey, it is what it is. So we come in contact with this record label, and this record label is also a place where I'm doing some business, while I'm pressing up CDs. So while we record there and doing business there, Hard Time has a personal relationship with the owner of the studio. And let me tell you this, the studio ain't no punk ass studio. We talking about a major studio where the who's who is recording and booking sessions, booking rooms for, days in at a time, some major shit. You see what I'm saying? And so the owner of that studio, he hearing the records that we coming out with, and he seeing the legs that we putting under them records. So after being over there for, maybe a couple of months, grinding like bad breaks, he comes to the decision that he want to discuss business with Hard Time. So he tell Hard Time with a smile on his face, hey man, I like what you're doing. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I got a deal I want to offer you. I was excited. Here in my book, I said I was excited because I felt an underdog is about to get a break. Because I've been knowing my nigga for a long time. And he a good nigga, strong nigga, and a talented nigga. And he been grinding, man. So that break that was right there on the table, I felt like this perfect timing, man. An underdog about to get a break. So during that time, I told him, don't worry about trying to figure me into the deal. Oh yeah, cut. I said, I'm just different. I'm such a player. Can you dig it? I ain't have a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out. But I said, upon you making your decision, don't worry about including me in the deal, because in the back of my mind, me and Mama had been doing a lot of talking, and she told me, she said, upon Pimp being released, he is considering creating his own label, UGK Records. I don't think you hear me. I don't think you hear me on this Saturday evening enjoying coffee with Heezy. So in the back of my mind, I don't want to get into no contractual agreement or arrangement with nobody, and Pimp is on his way home at any minute, and I haven't looked at what the opportunity will be over there. Because Mama told me once he come home, he's thinking about starting his own label. So even though I ain't have a motherfucking thing but a triple gold chain and a couple Cadillacs and a paid for a house and a few $1,000s, I didn't even care about if it was a record deal on the table. What I cared about was my homeboy was finna get a big break. I was just a feature on the song and supporting cast member. So I told him, don't make the decision upon including me, because I'm not signing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So It was me, him, and Abe sitting in this studio. Like I said, major studio, my nigga. This ain't no little rinky dink. This studio still stand today. So Abe sitting in one of those spin around chairs, like a office chair with a spin around joint. Abe sitting in that, he kind of like this, just twirling back and forward. He ain't saying much. I could see on Hard Time face that he excited, as he should. And I'm excited also, because I feel like we've been going in all these hole in the wall clubs. We've been knocking. We've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning. See, I don't want niggas. Like, I'm not trying to listen. I'm gonna say this. I don't mean no disinfect, but I don't want no niggas thinking that they just like me, because they are not. At 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga, we was in different nigga cities at dangerous motherfucking clubs where shootouts and all types of shit was popping off. We was in these motherfucking clubs believing in our goddamn talent and our dream, nigga, pushing that line. But the average nigga want to run up on you and act like y'all are the same pedigree. No. You ain't staying in the motherfucking lion's den with a goddamn CD in your hand talking about, he's Leo, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm trying to do. Niggas got guns and all kind of shit. Nigga, we in the motherfucking belly of the beef trying to beat somebody, my nigga. I don't want niggas thinking always we the same. We are not the same. Everybody is out doing what the fuck they want to do right now, having a good time, barbecuing, bullshit, smoking blunts, drinking beer, football games, car races, this and that, fucking off. You know what I'm doing? I'm planting seeds for the motherfucking future. Nigga, I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday and then go to sleep to goddamn near midnight. Because I believe in some shit. I foresee the motherfucking future. And if you want some shit to grow in the future, you have to plant the seeds now. You niggas right now that cranking up them trucks, tilling that ground, building something, nigga, you planting seeds for the future. The nigga that's watching, spectating, talking about what probably ain't gonna happen, the future will bust him in his pussy. The future will bust him in his pussy. See, the future gonna give you some pussy. The nigga that's sitting there editing motherfucking videos and interviews and lining up new interviews and buying equipment and learning about this and that, monetization, how this work, how that work, while everybody else smoking out, pouring up, keeping lean up in their cup. The future gonna bust them in their pussy. But the future gonna give him some pussy. I normally say Kagogi, but ain't no need. We got to take the gloves off. We got to take the motherfucking gloves off. The future is gonna give him some Kagogi. But the nigga that's bullshitting with his toes cracking right now, talking about, say my nigga, man, that nigga, man, say, nigga, say, fuck that bitch ass nigga, turn that YouTube off, nigga. The future gonna bust him in his pussy. You know what I mean? But yeah, so back to what I'm saying. So we sitting in the studio and my nigga Abe just twirling around, listening, peeping game. Now the homie is presenting this situation to my nigga. He got a smile on his face and he like, yeah, you know, this is what we gonna do. I got the contract ready if you ready to sign it. Now again, because I'm a player, excuse me, I told my nigga don't figure me in because I'm waiting on when Pimp come home. Now, my nigga ready to move, but he don't know if it's a good deal or not, and he don't want to be left with that decision upon himself. And I don't blame him. That's a big step without having wise counsel to help you. So did I sit there and pay attention to every particular about the deal? No, I didn't. I was just excited. My nigga was about to get a record deal. And for those niggas in Port Arthur that think Hard Time didn't make it to that level, now Hard Time made it to that level and beyond. I was right there, man. So while we sitting there, he asked Abe, Hard Time say, Abe, what you think about this deal? Abe say, honestly? He like, yeah. Abe jumped up in his chair and say, hell nah, nigga. Hell nah. He said, man, straight up, that's a fuck ass deal. He guessed you need it. He guessed you desperate. This was the first time I saw Abe stand up to speak to anyone this way. And these were street dudes, gangster businessmen on the low. I was intrigued and I listened more. I wasn't paying attention to the particulars of what he was being offered. I was just thankful that my nigga was getting some accolades from the movement and the music he had created. I was hoping that he was gonna give Hard Time a good push because my nigga was a good dude and deserved a break. But Abe went toe to toe with the motherfucking studio owner. He said, nigga, put some real money in my homeboy pockets. He said, you on some bullshit. And the studio owner looked at us and say, if y'all niggas ain't feeling this deal, y'all need to get the fuck up out my studio then. And Hard Time said, hold up, man. Please, let me speak to you outside. And we stepped outside and he was, man, my break finally here. What do you think about it? And again, reverting back to the text, all I could think was, Mama been telling me Pimp C coming home and gonna start his own label. She had got me a deal prior that I turned down. See, a lot of niggas don't even know that, but they gonna find that out in my book. She had got me a little old record deal, but I turned it down. There was a couple of things in that deal I didn't understand. I didn't understand why they wanted to put life insurance policy on me. Oh no. Why the fuck you want to put a policy on me? Who the fuck are y'all to be trying to insure me? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Who the fuck are y'all to put a whole policy on me? And then what? You did? Fuck that shit. I wasn't feeling that. So I turned that deal down. Plus the money, there wasn't no big money on the table. But when Hard Time asked me how did I really feel about it, I told him, my nigga, it's your situation. If you feel like it could change your life and help you in your career, help further your career, you got to make that decision. I can't make that decision for you. He said, but what about the shit Abe's saying? And I said, honestly, it must be some shit about that contract, about the negotiations that Abe hear loud and clear that we don't hear. I knew I didn't hear it because I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Yeah, I had to fix that situation. Yeah, I knew I didn't hear it because I wasn't paying attention. So I didn't know the particulars of how much bread was being offered, or any, oops, what the fuck? Come on, bitch. Don't do me like that. Yeah. I got it together. So yeah, I didn't know how much bread was being offered, and I was not paying attention because, like I said, I didn't want to be considered. I just was a supporting cast and supporting role. But long story short, he went back in and was trying to get more specific about the contract, and Abe was in that motherfucker picking it apart. Abe was in that bitch talking about, nigga, he need way more upfront money. He need a shorter term, or nigga, fuck this deal. And nigga Abe bossed up. I ain't gonna bullshit you. That nigga Abe bossed the fuck up that day. And I just wonder, what would have happened if my nigga would have took that deal? Cause this was like motherfucking me 2000, early 2005. I'm talking about Pimp was just about to get home, but this was early. Fuck that money. Hell, you talking like, yeah. That was my little deal. Hey, the crazy thing about it, I still got the contract and shit. When I said I was gonna get a lawyer to go through it and all that, you know what I'm saying? The dichotomy of the situation began to be like, hurry up and, oh no, I ain't hurrying up and doing the motherfucking thing. Cause even though I was poor and broke, the upfront money was only 10K. You dig? This was 2004-ish, early 2005-ish. The upfront money was only 10K, and I turned that shit down. You know what I mean? I turned that shit down and I said, hey, I'm gonna continue on the path I'm on, and I'm gonna shake the dice and roll and wait till Pimp come home. And I did. You did? I did. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. How much was the policy? I don't even know. It just didn't sound right that I'm finna do a little old deal with y'all for maybe 1 or 2 years, and you want to put a motherfucking insurance policy on a nigga. Like, I didn't even care. That shit didn't sound right. Now, I don't know if that's standard. But that shit just didn't sound right, nigga. I'm finna give y'all 2 records. I don't even know. I think it was 2 years. I was gonna give y'all 2 albums. And you want to put an insurance policy? You gonna give me $10,000 up front? Like, hell nah. Yeah. What the fuck? You gonna give me $10,000? Like, nigga, I would have spun that shit so motherfucking fast and would have been a broke rapper ass. I would have been a broke signed ass rapper. You know what I mean? How the fuck you look signing a record deal for 10K up front? Shit, nigga, I can go make that selling CD. You know what I mean? I can go make that selling CD. But yeah, so that's the part of the book that I'm at right now. And the way that turned out, Time went back in there after talking to me, and I told him, hey man, it's your decision, it's your career, however you want to handle it. And at the end of the day, Abe told him straight business. He felt it was some bullshit and he shouldn't take it. But the fact of the matter was, all that grinding we had put in with the showstopper and all that type of shit, it did attract some investors, and it also attracted a goddamn record label that was ready to give my nigga his first record deal. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, that was early 2005. I don't know what would have took place, what would have changed or any of that. I was just a featured artist on the single. So like I said, I didn't want to be too much involved with the whole process because I was planning on going another route. You know what I mean? Let me see. 2 times over the hill. Yeah. So basically, I wondered while I was writing and editing, what would have took place if my nigga would have took that deal? We'll never know. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we getting down through there. Hey, we getting down through there on that book, Coke Figure TV, man. I'm talking about he stepping on them demons, man. He got the demons screaming. My nigga. Hey, man, I had a good time at the interview yesterday, man. It was, hey, it was interesting, and I really had a good time. And let me say this right here. Shout out to Jesus Trevino for all the help on the book. I'm getting down through there. I had to take some time out and just focus on all the things I got going on because I got a lot of irons in the fire. And sometimes playing on YouTube and shit be a little distracted. So lately, if y'all ain't seen me going live a whole bunch, it's because I've been tending all my fields. I've been planting all my seeds. No, I ain't sitting back in no motherfucking depression session, hiding from the world. Nigga, I'm getting it, come back with it, nigga. We just dropped a new motherfucking trio hat, and that bitch going hammer. You know, we getting down to the bottom of the goddamn book, and on the goal list, the bottom of that says, put the book out, then move to the movie. You see what I'm saying? So it's major motherfucking plays being put in motion, and sometime a nigga got to fall back from one thing to make sure he doing another. So we getting on down through there. So out of a page, pages on Google Docs of 133 pages, somebody tell Jesus Trevino I'm down to 91 pages. So 91 pages of 133 leaves me how many? Somebody help me with my calculations. Let me see. Boosie tried to sign Kodak Black for 10K. Damn, that must have been a whole long time ago. Wow. That must have been a long time ago, because that was shit. What year that was? What year that was? I'll tell y'all about another major phone call. I'm gonna tell y'all about another major phone call I got. But I didn't feel no kind of way about it. You dig? I didn't let it affect me in any kind of way. And when I got off the phone, I ain't go hide in the room and cry. I felt like I'm making some motherfucking noise. But yeah, so we got 91 of 133. We got 91 of 133. How many more pages we got left? Let me see. I would love to shoot the film, or real end people like Netflix would possibly pick it up. Red House 49. Hey, I see that 49. I like that 49. Yeah. Hey man, listen. I'm on some underdog shit, but on some super professional shit. The film will consist of individuals such as yourself, up and coming actors. We're talking about the soundtrack gonna come from up and coming artists. I'm about that type of shit. I'm about displaying the unknown on a professional level. I like to call it being a professional rookie. You see what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who do certain shit and they good at it. I'm about spotting that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? I like to have a keen eye to spot that type of shit. The professional rookies. Because all the while, and the chips fall how they fall. Uh-oh, that's a nice cash app right there. Hey, that's a nice cash app. That's a nice cash app right there, and that's a nice PayPal right there. And shout out to Co-Figure TV. Him and his people sent some soup for Corey yesterday, and we got that on over. You know what I mean? We got that on over to moms. And right now we got some more blessings coming. It must be hats. Yeah. And shout out to everybody who been going to get them hats, man. Yeah, and check this out. Let me see. At 42 pages left. That's 42 pages left. Okay, so 2015. Hell nah, that wasn't enough money at all. Nah, hell nah. 10K. Nick can't do nothing with no guy that ain't on 10K. Okay, yeah, true. Yeah, that's that Trill gear. That's that Trill gear bumping. But the thing about it, and I don't mean to put you on blast, but V Trill, I was trying to get you to get with me earlier because I wanted you to make that Saturday run of the Trill gear, but you know what I mean, you still good. You still good. Let me see. Where can the hats be found? Shit, nigga, at the end of the rainbow. We come to the end of the rainbow. Now I'm gonna put it in the chat. Let me get on I'm on my shit. Let me get on my shit. I was in my Google Docs. Hey, somebody hit that like button for me. Don't be no whole ball. Yeah, don't be no whole ball. You know what I mean? Somebody hit that like button for me. Yeah. Look right there. Trill gear died. Oh, damn, big Jesus Trevino then popped up. Yeah, hey, Jesus, man, I want to let you know that I'm getting on down through there. I'm working. I've been taking a break from YouTube so I can get the work done, but it seemed like I still got 42 motherfucking pages. But I'm on page 91 of 133. This is actually like the third fucking edit. We got one more edit to go, but that's to somebody who really know what they're doing. This right here is, you know what I'm saying, to get it clarified so they understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know that we had got the book back twice from two different editors. You know what I mean? You still ain't said what size slides you have. I ain't got none. Nah, cause I ain't really got that many, GG. And I don't mean no disinfect. I just be like, I invested a whole lot in the Trill hats. So don't get me wrong. I want to sell every item we got, but I be focused on what, you know what I mean, the move is at that time. We got motion at that time. You know what I'm saying? We finna fall into another season and we're gonna have to stock up on hoodies and things of that nature. But I will, because I said I will, do an inventory and let you know. Hey, oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You know what I mean? It's the first time in class. I'm doing good, Jesus. Steve Aaron, what it is. But yeah, we getting on down through there. So we on page 91, and I got, you know what I'm saying, different shit I'm doing today. But the main shit is this, because I'm excited about getting to the movie script. I want this, what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to finish my part, give it to the editor, and then completely go to the movie script. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do both at the same time. I want to finish my part. Know that I'm finished my part, give it to the editor, and then pull up the movie script and start laying that bitch out. You did? I want to pull up the movie script and start laying that hoe out. And look, if y'all seen a GoFundMe link talking about I'm raising $50,000, that ain't no joke. Nigga, that ain't no joke. Let me see. You got the ball and you're getting it popping. Yeah, hey, check it out, Pop. Jesus Trevino. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight business. When I first started talking about doing the movie, I was just gonna fund the bitch with 10K. Yeah, I'm just being real with you. I was just gonna put 10K in the motherfucker. Nah, fuck that shit. My dreams is a little bigger. So my first film, I foresee I want that bitch to be 50K or better. Yeah, I want that bitch to be 50K or better. Because what I don't want us doing is running out of budget. I don't want us running out of budget. You know what I mean? Hey, be safe on that road, man. Be safe on that road, V-Trip. Yeah. Hey, tell him, Jesus Trevino, that ain't no scam, damn it. That's real dreams and goals, shit. Don't think of that. And I ain't begging. Nigga, I ain't begging. I ain't tripping. I ain't begging. It's called crowdfunding. And what I'm doing is I'm planting that seed now. So by the time I get to it and I hire the film crew who gonna do it, whoever gonna score the motherfucker, y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna ask different artists, hey, send me some music. Let me see what's up, because we're gonna have a soundtrack together where it exposed some people. I already have like one distribution company that's, you know, telling me what the criteria is and the business is. So I'm already ahead of the game pretty quick. And then I heard there's other ways you can distribute that shit without even cutting the distribution company in. But you learn as you go. I know how to distribute music, but I ain't never did a movie. But it's been on my goal list for a very long time. And check this out. Check this shit out. The films that I wrote, one of them bitches been wrote. That bitch been wrote for a very long time. The new film is almost a collaboration because my nigga gave me the concept of it in the way my mind worked. My mind took off running. He gave me the concept. That's all he did was gave me the concept. And I, boom. And when I hit that nigga back and gave that nigga the skeleton of the film, that nigga say, man, God damn it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. You gonna get some more of those black and white varsity jackets? The black and white, I can't get them because this the thing. When I went tested the product and got the demo made, the white looked pissy. You did. The white looked pissy. So that ain't something I wanna proceed with. Y'all gotta forgive me. I be doing a whole lot of shit in the lab. It's like, you know how it go, B-Trill, when we in the lab and we dropping records, and let's say we drop a record that come out retarded. Maybe it got some feedback in it. Maybe it got a sound in it that don't belong. We ain't gonna let the public hear it. But it's on the hard drive. So a lot of products don't get to see the day of light because they come out retarded. They on the hard drive. You see what I'm saying? So now that jacket, the body of that jacket looked kind of pissy. Let me see. Hey, like, nigga, were you in my studio? Let me see. Let me see. Again, was kind of hinting, hey, like, nigga, you in my studio talking all this hot shit and don't back. Okay. Didn't back down. He did not back down. He didn't back down. The guy told us, okay, y'all take y'all music and get the fuck out of my studio. Hey, that's a nice thing to say, huh? Take your music and get the fuck up out of my studio. Yeah, that's some nice shit to go through. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, yeah, I'm actually reading now. Don't think I'm a hoe now. I'm actually reading. Hey, y'all seen that nigga they say, I don't know what it was. The fastest reading nigga reading the book, that nigga went through that bit. That nigga was for real, because I'm reading right now. Let me see what my nigga say. Hope it's gotten easy with all the edits and comments I left. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. The main thing is just remembering the content, what I was trying to say when I was trying to say it. Because a lot of this stuff that I'm recanting, it's been many a years past and many a things then took place. Maybe for some, it could be easy to recant, but for me, a lot of things are compartmentalized in my mind. So when I'm covering certain shit, like when I was telling y'all them stories earlier, be honest with you, some of that shit was kind of emotional, because when I'm thinking of these stories, the people inside those stories are either no longer here, or, for instance, like my little brother, he on death row. And his options, from what I'm being told, is only life in prison without the option of parole, without the possibility, or again, the death penalty. So to be honest with you, a nigga be sitting here clowning and doing whatever, but when this information really register in my mind and I slow down and I look at it for what it's worth, it's really some sad shit. Yeah, man. Man, why y'all brought me there, man? You know what I'm saying? Why y'all niggas brought me there, man? Y'all niggas got hey, y'all niggas got me tears in my coffee. You niggas got me tears in my coffee. Nigga don't need nigga don't need no cream. Nigga got tears in his coffee. Yeah, man. So everything, man, it just, we blessed to be here, man. God bless y'all, man. We blessed to be here. Boom, boom, boom. I told him, so at the end of it all, basically, Abe told him not to do it. He thought it was a bad idea, and I know that was a difficult decision for my nigga. Cause can you imagine going to all the clubs in the Golden Triangle, all the clubs in Houston, all the clubs in different parts of Houston, and just pushing and pushing and pushing and investing time and effort and money? You don't know when that shit really gonna pay off. But then all of a sudden somebody say they wanna do something for you, kind of lighten that load. Yeah. So that probably been a difficult decision for my nigga, man. Let me see, man. I just wish that nigga Pimp never went to LA. Y'all was gonna take this bitch by storm. Man, hold up. Hey, man, what you trying to do to me, man? Cut. I just told you I'm trying to get off that motherfucking somber ass shit. Nah, man, you fucking right. So he told him not to do it. Then he decided not to do it. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Somebody tell Jesus Trevino, we getting on down through there. You did. Jesus Trevino, we getting on down through there, man. Let me see, y'all getting firsthand look on the editing process we went through. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So we back on stage in Beaumont, a promoter in Beaumont can check it up about an outdoor show at Cardinal Stadium. Oh yeah, y'all don't like this here. Check this out. Check this part out. Okay, so a promoter contacted us about an outdoor show at the Cardinal Stadium. The lineup was Little Flip, Big Pokey, and others from Rec Shop. It was a huge stage. You know what I'm saying? We took this show serious because we lined up with you know what I'm saying, Southern Royalty at the time. And it held probably like, come on, Cardinal Stadium, I don't know. Shit. 1 million people. Nah, come on, man. That motherfucker was big, nigga. Marcus Payne, you remember that shit? That shit was all over the radio, nigga. We had commercials running so heavy, nigga. Live on stage, Little Flip, Big Pokey, Double H. Yeah, they was calling us Double H at the time. They was calling, man, I'm hungry, man. Man, y'all gotta excuse me, I'm hungry. Motherfucker. Hold on. I need something to eat. I'm so fucking right now. I'm hungry like a motherfucker. You get nervous. Hey, you ever be hungry and you get nervous and shit? I'm making me something to eat. Yeah, excuse me for a minute. I'll make me something to eat. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll give me something to eat. Give me a second. We're gonna get back to this bullshit. Look how fast I cooked. Look how fast I cooked. I know you think a nigga can't cook fast, but goddamn, well, I didn't cook fast in the bitch. Nigga had that fruit basket. Yeah, yeah. See, y'all be thinking a nigga full of shit. Y'all be thinking a nigga full of shit when company come. I'm the same nigga. Mm-hmm. 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 Mayo, what it is, man? Mm-hmm. I need something to eat. I need something to eat, goddamn. My motherfucking nerves want to get mad. Nigga want to trim. But I've been eating some bullshit all day. Nigga, I've been eating cereal. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating cereal. Got my little mile walk in. I need to go get some more of that shit in. And just taking in motherfucking water and tea. Salad. I got a chicken salad I'm fucking with in a minute. I guess that'll be my dinner. Just taking care of myself, man. I know, hey, listen, I know it's boring when you're taking care of yourself. But like I said earlier, it's all about the seeds that you plant right now. It's all about the seeds that you plant right now that'll grow in the future. So if I fuck around and eat right now, it's for the future. You see what I'm saying? It's for the future, my nigga. I could easily go eat whatever the fuck I want to eat, like a dog, cause it's like that. I'm like that. I can go get whatever I want. But we got to invest in this future. If I want to be here doing all these movies, trying to buy real estate, trying to, you know what I'm saying? If I want to be here doing all this here crazy shit, a nigga got to cut back, man. A nigga got to fucking cut back. You got to cut back and fall back. You know what I mean? I remember niggas used to hit me back in the day and be like, nigga, we going to the club, niggas on and popping at the club. I would evaluate myself. How many times you already done went out this week? How much drama you almost got in? Tell them niggas you ain't going. My niggas hit me back and be like, nigga, you going? I'd be like, nah. Man, what the fuck, nigga? You tripping? I ain't tripping, my nigga. I ain't the nigga in the club throwing a party, making the money. Fuck, I need to be showing up in that bitch 3-4 times out the week for a nigga. In the year 3022, that hat on your head gonna be in the museum. Matter of fact, look, the trio hat's already in the UGK museum in Port Arthur, at the Gulf Coast Museum in Port Arthur. That motherfucker's already in there. I really need to get him one of the new ones put in there. Hey, Marquise Payne, I need to get one of the new hats to replace that hoe or just add that to it. You see what I'm saying? We need to get them to add that to it. Hey, guess what I was gonna do? Nigga. I was gonna donate the rap truck to the museum. Yeah, check with the museum. Check with the museum for me. Tell them we trilled out. You know what I should do? I should donate that first UGK shirt that Pimp gave me. Huh? They should put that in the museum. You see what I'm saying? That UGK shirt, the UGK Black Dickie. I should donate that motherfucker. Damn. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think it's time we put that bitch in a frame. Put that bitch in a frame. I took my 2 kids about 2 months ago. It's still there and took pictures. Yeah, they got that they got a trio hat on display. So let me see. Hold on. So the promoter, boom, 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 boom. We took a cereal. About 1 minute from PA. Show was Amazon on the radio. Let me see. Yeah, they got some tennis shoes and a Dickie suit in there. Yeah, they got a They got a display in the museum. Ain't it the Gulf Coast Museum, Marcus? Yeah, they got a display, a whole UGK display in there. Matter of fact, look, when they were setting up, doing the media coverage, they had Bun, Mama, and some of UGK posse. Nigga, I was on my way. I forgot what it was called. I think it was an inauguration. I don't know. No, it was an induction. It was an induction. Yeah, the Gulf Coast Museum. So look, I'm on my way to the induction. Me, my nigga Ray T, my nigga Corn, and my other homeboy from Atlanta. And I think one more nigga. We on our way to the motherfucking induction. And nigga, the goddamn rap truck got hit by a goddamn reindeer. Santa Claus threw one of his motherfucking reindeer at my truck. But it was weird, right? It was weird. Let me explain. So we stopped to get a little gas. And when we got back on the highway, there was 2 exits. One exit to hit the main highway and one exit to hit the feeder road. We talking, being silly, doing what we doing, and I ain't paying attention. And so I get on the damn feeder road. So when I get on the feeder road, I see a family of skunks, right? Excuse me. When I get on the feeder road, I see a family of skunks. I see the mama, the daddy, and the sister and the brother. They moseying down the road and they telling me, look them dumbass deer right up the street. You see what I'm saying? So the skunks wasn't our issue. The skunks was really telling me to pay attention because there's a family of deer on the side of the road with they dumbass. So when I pulled up past the skunks, because we kind of slowed down for them, we didn't want to run over none of the skunks. And so we slowed down for the skunks, let them walk with a waddle and shit, shaking their butt. And after we slowed down for the skunks, boom, there it was, a family of deer. The mama, the daddy, the boy, and the girl. Yeah. So the mama and the daddy was like, slow down, children. Don't cross the street yet. But the dumbass little boy, he seen them fucking headlights. And man, that son of a bitch took out Triton. I say, no, man, no. I seen this motherfucker. This motherfucker took off Triton and built up some goddamn speed like he finna fly away and goddamn Santa's motherfucking sleigh. You did? He looked like he was auditioning the how Santa's motherfucking sleigh. That bitch was going fast, man. And by the time I tried to slow down and avoid that hoe, that motherfucker ran straight into my door. That deer made contact, I thought, with one section of the truck. Man, that fucking deer hit the passenger door. And when we got out to look at that bitch, man, that deer had then knocked the goddamn front headlight out, crushed all the goddamn passenger door, slid his bitch ass down the passenger door, all the way on the backside, crushed all that shit. Nigga fucked me up. Mama called me, like, baby, y'all all right? I said, nah, mama. Got hit by a goddamn deer. Won't be making it. So that's why y'all didn't see me at the damn UGK induction at the Gulf Coast Museum. But the goddamn deer smashed on my motherfucking ass. Smashed on me gangster style. What y'all niggas doing? What y'all niggas doing? No. You know what I mean? Yeah, hey, Mr. Long TV, you need to interview that motherfucking deer. Hey, but I'm gonna tell y'all some shit, right? I gotta tell y'all some shit. I feel played. They sold out of the Pimp C, Patrick Ewing's. By the time I tried to buy them hoes already. Look, let me show y'all something though. See, a lot of people ain't know this. We had some internal plex going on. Check this out. I'm finna give y'all an exclusive. Right? Where's some misunderstandings going on? We had some real internal plex. Like, put it like this. I'm gonna tiptoe around this here, but I'm gonna tell y'all the business. We had some misunderstandings internally. So a few of the brothers started jaw-jacking against each other. And it happened on Facebook. So when it happened on Facebook, I got tired of seeing it. So I went to YouTube. Let me show you something. My YouTube was dead than a bitch. I went to YouTube and I made a diss video. I went to YouTube and made a diss video about the internal shit that was popping. That bitch probably was like 20, 30, probably like 35 minutes or something. And I'm talking that cash shit. I'm talking that hot shit. Niggas know they had never seen me do that before. When I tell you I did that video and I went got on the treadmill. When I came back off the treadmill and I went and looked at that video, nigga, that bitch had 2,000 views. And I'm talking about comments out the ass. Hey, that bitch had went hammered. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. Like, damn, nigga, we've been dropping shit. Been dropping music and all kind of shit. Like, nigga dropped some bush. And this was right before the time of the inauguration of the museum. So count how many years that was ago. You know, niggas wasn't on YouTube like that. So when I looked at that bitch, nigga, that bitch was going stupid. And so I fucked around. I said, let me look through the comments and see what's happening. Man, I went through the comments. It was so beautiful because niggas who had been in my face, they was in the comments speaking how they really felt. I was like, ooh, this shit good. And that shit started going crazy. Hold on right quick. That shit started going crazy. Hey, go around. I'm gonna eat a salad, but if you want to eat something else, we can do whatever. Chicken? Fried chicken or something? I ain't eating no fried chicken. But yeah. So look, that motherfucking video started going stupid, nigga. And then I looked in the comments. All these niggas I knew in the comments. Them niggas was, yeah. I say, ooh. But that's either here nor there. We squashed all that shit as men. Mama had called me. Mama say, Hazel, we need publicity, baby. But not that kind. She say, do me a favor. I say, what, mama? Go delete that shit right now. Man, look. That motherfucking video was going viral, man. But mama said, take that shit down. And I did. I did. And all the brothers who had an issue, you know, we plan to kick each other ass or whatever. But in reality, time passed. We all talked. And as men, we decided that ain't what we about to do. So we killed it. We killed it, and all the plex was over. Just like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what brothers should be able to do. Brothers should be able to have a disagreement, you know, and control their anger and their emotions and be able to agree to disagree and kill that noise. Because don't get me wrong, any of us, what you doing there? No. Any of us would have been able to cause devastation and harm to one another. Any of us would have been capable of causing harm and devastation to each other. But we would have been competing to self-destruct and hurt niggas that we actually care about anyway. And what would have been the benefit? Where would have been the benefit? Tell me that. It pretty much would have been the biggest food contest. You know what I mean? It would have been the biggest food contest. And somebody was gonna win that hoe. Somebody was gonna win that hoe, because look, when I was on my way down there, the beef was heated when I was on my way down there. So basically, that deer may have fucked up my truck, but that deer was instrumental in helping stop some shit that could have got really ugly. You ever thought about it like that? Look at it like that. I missed the inauguration or the induction. I had to pay a bunch of G's to fix my truck. But the reality is, God sent that deal to be right there at the right time for me to take that wrong turn and redirect my path. I don't think you niggas hear me. Holla if you hear me. God put that deal in my path to redirect me, because that shit wasn't gonna go right. That shit was not gonna go right. And it would have been stupid, because we would have been acting a fool on the day UGK got inducted into the fucking museum. That would have been stupid as fuck. So be thankful for that deer. Steve Sweet, what it is, man? Sweet, you see that picture I post? That picture I post from that concert that night? Me and the nigga Sweet was at a concert in Dallas. I was opening for Bun. And while I was performing, some girls went to squabbing like a motherfucker. You remember that night? While I was performing, them girls went to squabbing. And I handled that shit so player. Everybody was panicking. I said, shit, let them finish. Let them get it off. Let them get that shit off their chest. And I went right back to rapping. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Advertise on the radio. Club, Brennan, boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, this funny. I gotta tell y'all this one right here. So I ain't gonna say no name, but peep the game. So because we had the song that was catering to the women, my nigga had picked up some dancers, right? What it is, man, my nigga had picked up some dancers. So we got these dancers that's coming with us at the shows and whatnot. And so one of my nigga investors had invested in a rehearsal club. He got us a club to rehearse it, you know what I'm saying, to get our show shit together. Well, at the time, me and Hard Time, we were rappers. So it wasn't like we gonna have dance moves or anything like that. So he told me, you know, stop by the rehearsal. He ain't say like, man, it's mandatory to be at the rehearsal at like 6 or 7 o'clock or whatever. He was like, just stop by the rehearsal. So out of respect, because I wanted to see the girls, you know, I pull up. And when I pulled up, one of that nigga investors was like, here's a Leo, you're late. I'm thinking to myself, this nigga joking. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I walk past, you know what I'm saying, and start speaking to everybody. And then that nigga asked me, say, let me speak to you for a moment. And I'm like, yeah, what it is? Hold on right quick. Hey, when you want to eat? When you want to eat? You hungry? Yeah. All right, I'll wrap up in a minute. Yeah. So the nigga was like, let me speak to you for a moment. So I'm like, what OG got to tell me? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Anything happens for a reason. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, V-Tree. You're talking about the deer. So look, he pulled me to the side and he looked me in my eyes. He was an older man. And they could say, this is hard time operation, you understand? And you're pulling up late. It won't be tolerated. You know what I mean? The girls are here, hard time are here. They're practicing the dance moves. It's not tolerated that you show up late, he's a Leo. I looked at OG, I'm like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of my face with this dumbass shit. I say, my nigga, I ain't no goddamn dancer. I don't need to come to rehearsal and practice holding my dick on stage and swinging the microphone, nigga. Get on with that bullshit. And the nigga got mad at me, man. But he ain't understand, like, nigga, we ain't MC Hammer. I ain't, you know what I mean? That ain't my stage show. That ain't how I'm putting it down, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. Is that the football star? Yeah, that's my boy, man. That's my boy, you know what I mean? That's my boy, man. But yeah, that nigga checked the shit out of me talking about I was late to rehearsal. Nigga, you crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Say, let me see. I don't boom need to. Boom, 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 boom. Hang on, say, hey, I can't. Boom, 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 boom. Hey man, y'all seen that video? It's a video floating around. Now any caption could be made and it could be live, but them niggas say, a 92-year-old, it got to be lies, because how you gonna be a 92-year-old retired boxer? Like, nigga, you retired 50 years ago. You know what I mean? So, but it's an old school kind of frail looking dude, and it's two dudes, they fucking with him, and man, that nigga got in his motherfucking stance, and all that nigga technique came back. The first dude, he TKO'd him like with a two-piece, bow, bow, you know what I mean? And then the other dude ran up on him, he gave that nigga that work. Man, that shit was so funny. That nigga beat them niggas' ass. Let me see. Oh yeah. Okay, I just came across this part. And nigga say, I feel like you're trying to steal the shine. Nigga say, I feel like you're trying to steal a shine from Hard Time, you understand? Nigga tripping like a motherfucker. Is he? Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, so are you trying to come? Oh yeah, he's saying, I don't want you coming to the front of the stage, you understand? He said, I always see you trying to come to the front of the stage. You're trying to steal a shine, I see you. Come on, man, this nigga tripping. Let me see. One of them got a 2-piece extra crib. Yeah, you saw that? You saw that nigga put them Fifth Ward B's on them niggas. Yeah, this nigga had the game fucked up. This nigga said I was trying to steal the shine. Boom, boom, boom. I told him, yeah. So the way the conversation stopped, I told Hard Time to get his people because the shit looked like it was finna get ugly. Let's see. Okay, so this show right here, we pulled up in the limo. Yeah, we pulled up in the limo on this stage right here. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I took my shirt off from that one. Yeah, I was representing. Oh yeah, let me tell you what happened. So they had us a limo, and the nigga Little Flip had the brown and peanut butter Maybach. Little Flip had the brown and peanut butter Maybach, and he had it parked backstage. So we pull up on the field. No, we ain't pull up on the field. We pull up on the concrete near the field, and we had this big limousine and whatnot. So we went parlayed and kicked it with Little Flip, chopped it up with him, and then I seen a nigga Pokey. So I was hollering at Pokey like, "Hey man, let me get at you on." I was finna ask him like, what the collaboration gonna hit for? See what I'm saying? And I remember, I was about to ask the nigga something, and that nigga spoke to me in a proper, intelligent way. It fucked my head up because I was just used to hearing the big Podina, you know what I mean? And that nigga said some shit. That nigga say, what's it pertaining to? I said, what? Nigga, what you just said, nigga? What's it pertaining to? Nigga, you scaring me. You big hood ass motherfucker. What you using? Why is you using proper English with me, nigga? You tripping. Let me see. Yeah. So before we got on stage, one of the homies had he had a rose gold necklace. Matter of fact, he had a rose gold necklace with PA on that bitch. He had a rose gold necklace with PA on that bitch. And so before I got on stage, he asked me, did I want to wear that bitch? Ooh, nigga, I'm on page 94, nigga. I'm on page 94, nigga. You hear me? I ain't bullshit. Y'all hear me? Hey, Zeus, you hear me? I'm on page 94. So look, he asked me, did I hold on. Yeah. So he asked me, did I want to wear the necklace and shit? He had already took it off of his neck. And I didn't have my triple gold piece on my I don't know what that necklace called. I forgot what that necklace called. I wish I could buy me another one. But I don't even know what it's called. So he handed me his necklace and I put that bitch on and shit. So I'm performing like a motherfucker. I get so good on the performance, nigga, I take my shirt off. Nigga, and I'm talking about I'm going hammer. The crowd really feeling it, fucking with us. So I'm going so hard, the necklace swinging this way and that way, and I ain't even know it. But the piece had came off the necklace. The piece had came off the necklace, nigga, and flew. And I seen people in the barricade trying to get past the barricade. They should have been pointing at me, telling me, hey, the piece fell off. But they ain't even like they trying to get past the barricade to get it. And so the homie who it was for, he had saw it. So I seen him run around the front and come pick that hoe up. And then after the performance, he walked up to me. He like, nigga, give me my necklace. And I'm about to give him his necklace and shit. And I looked down and the piece was missing. And nigga say, man, where my piece at? I'm like, damn, I done lost this nigga piece performing. I'm finna have to get this nigga a couple $1,000 and shit for this motherfucking piece, because that bitch was about that big. That bitch was rose gold, had diamonds all in that bitch. That bitch said PA, nigga. That bitch was clean in the motherfucker. So I say, nigga, if I lost your shit, I'ma just have to buy you another one. You know what I mean? And that nigga looked me in my eyes. R.I.P. to that nigga, man. He got killed. That nigga looked me in my eyes. And that nigga opened up his hand and showed me the piece. I say, nigga, what happened? And nigga like, nigga, you was wrecking that bitch so hard, nigga, that motherfucking piece came out. But I saw it and I went and grabbed it. Boy, I was so happy. I was so happy, goddamn. I say, man, this nigga here just saved me a bunch of money. Cause I'm that type of nigga. If I damage your shit, if I lose your shit, and I'm responsible for it, nigga, you gonna get another one. That sweet tea cutting through my motherfucking ass like a knife, nigga. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Jesus, man, I'm getting down through there, man. I'm getting down through there. Let me see. Oh, yeah, okay, this is another good one. But I'm gonna have to catch back up with y'all. I'm gonna have to feed my child. I'm gonna make this one quick though. Nah, I ain't gonna tell you this one. I got to go, my nigga. But yeah, I'm getting down through there, man. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all a little later. We're gonna go get something to eat. Yeah, I watched some of Drink Champs. It depends on who the guest is. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. After a while, we had to sit down. I had to sit down, just me and him. Thanks, bro. We can't be driver. Yeah, all right. Yeah, what happened on Drink Champs though? Before I go, tell me about that. I remember one, we had an extra person who came to be a driver if need be or whatever we needed. Okay, so that needs to be edited. What happened on Drink Champs? I remember. I don't want to be what I'm doing. Let me see. Did you see Turk? Nah. I ain't see Turk. Hold on. Yeah, man, let me stop boring y'all with my homework. Let me see. Watch Turk interview talking about they wear fake Rolexes. No, that's cool. I'm gonna check that out. But look, y'all stay up. I might be back a little later, man. I'm gonna finish up on this here and we're gonna go get some to eat, man. I'll be back with